Hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Can You Spare 2 Minutes with God. Today, our journey takes us to the New Testament. We're looking for Galatians chapter 1, verse 4. Who gave himself for our sins, that he might deliver us from this present and evil world, according to the will of God and our Father. Who gave himself for our sins. If there's one thing that we all have in common, is that Jesus died for our sins. Doesn't matter what race you are, we all have that in common. Jesus gave himself for our sins. It's beautiful that he did not pick and choose who he would die for, but Jesus died for our sins. The second thing that we notice in this passage is this, that he might deliver us from this present evil world. That he would deliver us from what? This present evil world. Was it enough that he died for our sins? But then he goes a step further, that he also is going to deliver us from this present and evil world, according to the will of God. This is God's will, that his son would die for our sins, that we would be delivered from this present evil world, according to the will of God and our Father. When you think about Jesus dying for our sins, think about yourself. And if you had the opportunity to die for someone's sins, would you pick and choose? Or would you be so gracious enough that you would die for all of humanity? That's what we have in common when we think about Jesus. He died for us all to deliver us from this present evil world.